Hi, welcome to another video series from Future Tech Options. My name is Wendell. In this tutorial, we'll review the typical devices found in a home or small business network. Let's get started. What is a computer network? A computer network is a group of computing devices sharing data over the air or through wires. In the average household or small business today, there is an ever-increasing number of computing devices, and the infrastructure connecting these devices is becoming more complex, requiring more meticulous management strategies. So how do we connect the wired devices? A network switch connects multiple wired computing devices on a local area network or LAN. Each receptacle or port supports a single device, and although the number of ports may vary among manufacturers, they normally can accommodate 4 to 48 devices. A switch maintains a list of devices connected to each port and forward the traffic from the sender on one port to the recipient on another. A managed switch allows a user to customize its internal data processing. An unmanaged switch does not support a user interface and is typically found in a small network. In today's growing network environment, it is best to install a switch with more than the required amount of ports, and since they can be stacked or daisy-chained, more can be added later on to accommodate expansion. How do we connect wireless devices? A wireless access point allows multiple wireless computing devices to connect to a network. It passes data from the wireless device to the switch through an Ethernet cable. One of the big problems with Wi-Fi are dead zones. This is an area in which the signal is very weak or non-existent. Extenders are often used to correct this issue. However, extenders are not very smart. The ideal configuration is to have multiple mesh access points arranged in strategic locations. Each will seamlessly hand off connected devices to the next access point, maintaining optimum signal strength. A good mesh network must support multiple users, multiple input, and multiple output at the same time. A secure access point requires users to join with a username and password before connecting to the network. An open access point which allows anyone to connect is a security risk, so private or home networks should always use a secure Wi-Fi connection. So what is the Internet? Private networks share data with other networks over a public network or the Internet. The interconnected network or Internet is a global system of computer networks that uses a unique number or public IP address to link devices worldwide. This unique number or IP is similar to a phone number that identifies the device and the user or companies registered to the device. Most computer devices today requires Internet connection. This is usually established through a mobile or local area network. An Internet service provider or ISP like AT&T, Xfinity, Verizon, or Time Warner connects a private local area network or LAN to their public wide area network, which is permanently connected to the Internet. A router is the device that handles the connection to the Internet service provider. It is assigned a unique public IP address when a connection is established. Depending on the technology, a modem may also be required to convert the analog signal from the ISP into a digital signal for the router. The router, which usually includes a firewall and other networking tools, is one of the most important devices on the network. It maps the public IP to a private IP, and the firewall prevents unsolicited traffic from passing through into your network. We discussed the basic network devices as individual units. However, some Internet service provider or ISP provides an all-in-one device that includes a router, a wireless access point, and a switch. This is simple and convenient for an inexperienced home or small business user, but it does not provide a more experienced user with the flexibility to configure and improve each device as technology improves. It is also a single point of failure. The new information age brings a proliferation of computing devices facing the ever-increasing threat of cyber attacks. This and the increasing traffic load imposes excessive burdens on a network. So home and small business with 10 or more computing devices should implement a robust infrastructure with adequate scalable equipment maintained by someone who understands the pros and cons of the technology and the vulnerability that plagues the system. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.